Squad, and today, you can already tell by the title, I'm going to be doing another story time. Yeah. So I noticed that a lot of people liked my story times. My last story time, about the time me and my sister hid from my aunt. Yeah, so that video, you should go check it out. The I button card, it's gonna pop up somewhere. So yeah, and yeah, so that video had got the most views out of all the videos that I've done. So I was thinking, why don't I do another story time? So today's story time is going to be about the time I poured sand in a girl's milk. Now I know, kind of like, what? Okay, so let's just get on to story time and I'll explain what happened. Okay, this story time takes place in the 1st grade, you guys. It was in the 1st grade, okay? Jeez, get off my back. Okay, so, we're going to use different names for these people because I don't want to, put the real names out there. So we're just going to say Olivia and Nia, okay? So, Olivia was my best friend. So this was in 1st grade. So the next year in 2nd grade, me and Olivia we actually become best friends. We're not best friends anymore, but we still we see each other. We'll say hi. But yeah. So it was just 3, me, Olivia, and Nia. Is that the name that I use? Whatever. We're just gonna use that name. So me, Olivia, and Nia were friends. I'm saying friends because you don't need to have toxic friends, and Nia was a toxic friend. This is why I did this, okay? Yes, I have merch right here. I got it for Christmas. Anyways, so so me, if I'm doing something, Nia, she would always say stuff about me, make smart remarks about me. She would go say if something happens, she'll be like, oh, I would have done this on Paris. But I'm just a sweet person, so I just took it, whatever. But then I got my limit, it just so yeah, so one day I started my camera died, so I had to bring my portable charger over here, so it might die again, but we're just gonna try to, if I start talking fast, it's because I gotta get this, before the camera dies again, because no one's currently home right now, so I'm trying to film this so I don't get in the way of everyone. So yeah, anyways, where did I go? Oh yeah, so one day I got this little sand thing. My mom bought it for me. It's oh, I don't know what they're called, but I'll insert a picture over here somewhere. It's they're little sand, and may say they come in different shapes, whatever. So I got one of those, and then the next day I brought it to school. So this is where it happened. So remember I mentioned Olivia. She was my friend, my best friend. We always hung out with me, her, and Mia. So I told Olivia about the plan because me and Olivia, we were kind of on the same page about Mia. She saw how she acted. She would kind of stay to the side. It's she hung around she was in our group just for me because she didn't really like Mia like that. And then I would hang around Mia and Olivia just because I'm a nice person like that. I don't know. I was not 2019 anymore. So lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so I told Olivia about the plan, and then I was you know what, I'm done. I'm gonna put sand in her milk. I'm gonna pour sand in Mia's milk. I need you to distract her while I do it. So she's just okay. So lunch comes around. Okay, wait. Okay, we're just gonna say that after this. But okay, so lunch came around, and we got our trays. We sat down at our table because we had those long tables, and we would trade off on who sits in the middle. So it was Olivia, Mia, and then me. So we were sitting like that. Mia was in the middle of us, and Olivia distracted her. She started talking to her, asking her stuff, and make sure she wasn't looking at me. Olivia had already opened up her milk, so then I had poured the sand in there. And then she had, like, she took a sip. She didn't swallow it because this is what I did. I felt bad, you guys. I am a good person. So she took a sip, and she, like, I was like, spit out, spit out, spit out. And like, we were trying to, like, make her laugh to make her spit it out. And she spit it out on the floor. She did not drink any of it. Like, you can see when people, like, swallow, she didn't drink any of it. So I threw away her milk, and I gave her my milk. And then recess came in, you guys. So during recess, I went up to her, and I think we put the sand in, like, ooh. Okay, I accidentally said her name. Yeah, so we accidentally put the sand in Olivia's bag. Not accidentally. Why did I say accidentally? We put the sand in Olivia's bag so we could bring it to lunch, and Mia wouldn't know that we had it. So we took it out during recess, and then I was like, I put sand in your mouth. Mia grabbed the sand from my hand, and she told the teacher. And that day we had a substitute. Now that substitute actually works at the school, like, she's an actual teacher now, but at the time she was just our sub. So she went over there, and she was just like, Paris put sand in my milk, or whatever. So I went to the office, and I was just, like, sitting down, all nervous and stuff. They called my mom. The principal, like, she was just kind of like a nonchalant principal. Like, she didn't really understand the whole situation. It was just kind of like, okay, oh, you don't seem like you would do that. Like, that's literally what she said, and she was just kind of like, okay. But you guys, it's sand. Kids eat sand every day, and not eat, like, I know it was wrong, but I actually made her spit it out. She didn't even eat it. Kids actually eat sand. There's a lot of kids that actually eat it. There's people who are addicted to it, and she didn't even eat it. So the reason why I'm saying that is because they called the poison people to come down. So I went to the nurse's office, and then they were like, me and the nurses, we were like this at the school, because it was like my elementary school. We were like this. So they were like, oh my god, Paris, we didn't think you would do that. Yeah, we had to call the poison people. And on the back of her board, she had, like, the number for the poison people. And then I was just like, yeah, whatever, whatever. So I got sent back to class. Then the substitute. Okay, you guys, so the substitute, she started yelling at me, right? Started yelling at me, blah, 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 you don't do that, you don't, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm crying, right? Because I do not like getting yelled at. So I was just crying. And then I just go, can I get my sand back? And then she goes, no, you cannot get your sand back. You guys, I never got my sand back. So yeah, and I'm actually gonna say the teacher's name because I really doubt she's ever gonna see this, and there's a reason why. Her name was Miss Jersic, and plus people have, like, a lot of the same last names, so I'm sure there's another teacher out there with the same last name. So after that incident, I always called her Miss Jerksick because she's a jerk and she makes me sick. But, like, I kind of got over it now. I call her by her real name, but, like, I haven't seen her since 5th grade. I'm in 7th grade now, so it's been, like, 2 years. So, like, yeah, and, so me and, I almost said her name, me and Mia, we, like, I started sticking up for myself after that. Like, I did not like her because she was so rude to me. Like, she was supposed to be my friend, but she would always make those comments. And I think this was before the whole sand incident. It was me, it was Olivia, me, and then Mia were sitting together. This was before the sand thing, I'm pretty sure. And then she was just talking trash to me. So I turned around at, what said her name? Olivia, and Olivia had a salad. So I was like, are you gonna eat that? Olivia goes, no. So I take the salad and I dump it over Mia's head. and like everyone that was sitting around us, they were just like, oh, because I was done with her. So I don't know if that was before or after. It could have been either or, but all I know is that it's just no. She does not go to my school anymore. She moved after that year. So yeah, my mom and my grandma, they explained to me how that was not okay, because we could have got like sued or something. But yeah, her mom was like a nonchalant mom. Like her mom was like young, and she was like nonchalant about everything. Like you could tell, because I've only seen her mom once. But yeah, so yeah, you guys, that is it for this video. That is the time that I poured sand in a girl's milk. Yeah, so like, subscribe, comment down below if you want me to do more story times. I actually kind of like this, like just like being here and just like talking to the camera. I think I'm gonna make this like my story time setup. I might like trade off, but like yeah. So yeah, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, again, comment down below if you want to see more story time. And yeah, bye. Ah, shark!